you're in your 40s or 50s and feeling more anxious than usual, if you're struggling with sleep or you're noticing that stubborn belly fat that won't budge no matter what you try, it's probably not your lack of motivation. It's probably your cortisol. Hi, I'm Kobe. In case we haven't met, I'm a health and fitness coach, especially for women in their 40s and beyond. Today, I want to talk to you about cortisol. I want to walk you through what it actually is and why it gets so out of whack at this stage of life, and then 3 simple things that you can do right now to feel better. So first of all, what is cortisol and why is it so out of balance in our 40s and in our 50s? Cortisol is your body's main stress hormone. Think of it like an alarm system. It helps you to wake up, it helps you get focused, it helps you respond to challenges. But when it stays elevated for too long, which is super common in our 40s and in our early 50s, it stops being helpful and then starts affecting everything, like your energy, your weight, your mood, your sleep, and even your memory. During perimenopause and menopause, estrogen and progesterone fluctuate and decline. This is natural, this is meant to happen. These hormones, though, would normally have buffered cortisol in the past. So without them, we become more sensitive to stress, both physical stress and emotional stress. And cortisol can then stay higher longer. That's when we start to feel things like wired but tired, reactive, inflamed, and just plain exhausted more often. So here's what having high cortisol can actually look like. You wake up tired, and you go to bed wired. You feel anxious and overwhelmed by things that never used to bother you. You gain fat around your midsection, even when you're eating well and working out. Your sleep is broken or it's just really light. You crave sugar or salt or caffeine just to get through the day. These are all signs that your stress system needs some love. Not just more willpower or stricter routines, because that's not gonna do it here. It needs some more attention, some more love. So if it's so common to have dysregulated cortisol, then what can we actually do about it? This is where I want to talk about 3 simple practices that will make a big impact on this for you. Number 1, prioritize a protein-rich breakfast. You've probably heard a lot about the fact that we need to eat more protein. But in this particular instance, protein is super important because skipping breakfast or just grabbing a coffee spikes cortisol even higher in the morning. So having a protein-rich breakfast can help to stabilize your blood sugar, which will curb cravings, and then will keep your cortisol in check through the day. Think egg bites, Greek yogurt and berries, or even just a scoop of collagen or protein powder in your coffee in the morning if you don't tend to be very hungry in the morning. The second one, do a daily breath practice. Even just 2 to 5 minutes of slow, intentional breathing can help lower your cortisol instantly. It signals to your nervous system that you're safe, which then helps to lower that hormone. I did a previous video with some breathing options, some breathing techniques to try, so I'll link that below just in case you want to use it. But to be honest, deep belly breaths through the day can really make a big difference, can really help. The third one is to anchor your sleep and wake routine. So waking and sleeping at consistent times, even on the weekends, helps your cortisol follow a natural rhythm, which will then help to improve your sleep quality and your daytime energy. It's optimal to get between 7 and 9 hours of sleep each night so that our body can go through all of the rest cycles, which means that it does the cleanup, the cell repair, and the memory consolidation. So much happens while we're sleeping, so decide on an optimal bedtime and an optimal wake time, and then stay as consistent as possible with it 7 days a week. So if you're hearing this and thinking, yes, I need this, I want to do it, but you don't want to figure it all out alone, you're in luck because I've created a totally free 7-day Calm Your Cortisol challenge, and we start on June 16th. We'll focus on these 3 practices that I mentioned, the protein, the breath, and the sleep, in simple, doable steps. Because I don't want to make things more complicated for you. I want to make it simple and doable. You'll get brief daily emails as a reminder to keep it top of mind, and a fun bingo style tracker to make it kind of like a game. You'll also be part of a community of women who are going through this stage of life with you, so we can connect. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress and finally feeling good in your body, mind, and soul. You can sign up at the link below. I'd love to support you. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with any other woman in her 40s or 50s who might be struggling with stress right now. maybe she wants to join us in the challenge. I hope to see you inside. Bye for now.